One of the best ways for you to build a list is through solo ads. Solo ads are where someone has an email list and they send out an email with just your advert in it to that list. The idea is that you send out a solo ad, people will then see the advert, they will click on the link in there and subscribe to your list. This is by far the best way for you to pick up subscribers. It's very, very cost effective, but before you even consider doing solo ads, you need to have a high quality squeeze page. You need a decent quality squeeze page where you can attract people and make sure that it has a high conversion rate. You don't want to send people to a poor quality squeeze page because you're wasting your money on your advert. If you could get 70% people signing up compared to 10%, why would you throw away 60% of those people? You know, make sure that you've tested your squeeze page before you start buying solo ads, or you can use solo ads to test it. It depends upon how much money you have and how you want to approach this. But you've got to get a high quality squeeze page. Once you've got a high quality squeeze page that's proven to convert, then you're in a position where you are ready to start driving traffic to it. You've got to find some solo ad providers. Now, there's plenty of people out there. If you're in the internet marketing niche, go onto the Warrior Forum. You'll find plenty of people there who are willing to basically swap ads with you or sell you solo ads. Now, you can get some very good solo ads from some marketers with some quite big lists. So obviously that is a bit of a benefit. What you want to know when you're looking for solo ads is you want to know the average sort of number of clicks you can expect. So if you're spending $100, are you going to get a decent amount of clicks through it? You know, how much are you paying per click effectively? And you've got to be able to know that the niche is targeted, because there's no point you buying a solo ad from someone with a list full of junk email addresses. You want some sort of guarantee, and you want a guarantee where they'll say, right, I guarantee you a minimum of 100 clicks, and you can hold them to that. Then there's obviously a money back guarantee if they don't deliver. So find solo ad providers that are in your niche. You can Google them. You can go to approach forum owners. If someone owns a forum in your niche, you can approach them and say, hey, look, let's can I send a solo ad to your subscribers for you? I'll pay you money for it. And more than likely they will accept. There's lots and lots of people as well with various niches selling solo ads on the Warrior Forum as well. But you need to get yourself a quality email. You want a good quality email that's well written, that is focused on the click. What you're focusing isn't selling them anything. You want them to click on that link in that email and go through to your squeeze page where they're ready to sign up. Now, if you don't feel comfortable writing this yourself, then I'd recommend hiring somebody. I would go on to somewhere like iWriter. I would hire an elite writer, which is the best there is, and I'd get them to write me a sort of 700-word email or 500 to 700-word email. It'll cost me $10 to $15. But it'll be a very, very quality email that I know will do well. Now, if I wasn't confident writing this email, then that's what I would do, because obviously that is going to get me the better conversion rate. You've got to make sure that the email is opened. You want people to click on the link, and then obviously you want them to convert on your squeeze page too. Once you've got your email, you've got your squeeze page, you're ready to go. You buy a solo ad. Most cases it's very simple. You send some money, you send the email, the subject line, email goes out, you then get your clicks and your sign-ups. It's very, very simple. But what you want to do is you want to monitor the number of clicks and the number of sign-ups. So either you would send them to a specific list, or you would just make sure you are able to use some sort of tracking tag or something where you can see how many clicks. Now, Aweber allows you to see the number of clicks that come through. You can use tracking tags, anything like that that's going to help you to know how your solo ads perform. Because the problem is if you're spending a couple of $100 on solo ads and you buy 3 or 4 ads, which one of those adverts has performed? Maybe none of them's performed. Maybe one's done really well. If one's done well and you've only sent something to a segment of that person's list, then obviously you really want to send more emails out because it's proven to convert. So make sure you are able to track the number of clicks from different adverts and the number of sign-ups from the different adverts, because that way you're going to be in a position to know what is working and what isn't working. And if you can't tell what isn't working, then you're wasting your money with your solo ads, because you don't know which solo ads are performing and how well they're performing. If I just buy a solo ad and send it straight to, and send traffic, how do I know whether that solo ad's done anything? I might see that I've got 30 new sign-ups. Have they come from the solo ad or have they come from something else? You just don't know. So you need to make sure that you are thoroughly aware of how many clicks you're getting and how many sign-ups. Particularly if you bought a package that says, here's 100 clicks. You want to make sure that you've got your 100 clicks. If you end up just getting 10 clicks from it, you've got good cause to go back and say, look, this hasn't worked. I want a remailing or my money back. And you can sort of approach them like that. But most cases, they will deliver what they say. So once you've found an advert that works, once you've got a quality squeeze page, you start buying solo ads. You can either keep going with the same people if they've got large lists and you can mail to segments at a time, or you can go and find other sources of adverts where you can build your list. Now, if you spend the money on list building, you can very, very quickly build a large list. Now, the thing is here is what you can do as well is once people have gone through your squeeze page, you can then present them with a one-time offer. If it's a decent quality offer at a decent price, you'll get a reasonable conversion rate. The advantage of that is that you very quickly make the money back that you spent on the solo ads. So if I spent $100 on solo ads and I make $150 from my one-time offer, I'm $50 up. If I only make $70, I've only lost $30, but I'll make that back from my list. Now, the thing to make this work, though, is you've got to have the sales funnel in place in your list. If you're just sending them to a list that you're then not going to really use, again, you're wasting your money. What you need to do is you need to have an autoresponder list that is proven to work. So you want to set up a sequence of messages that sell them products, build relationships with them, and so on. Because if you can do that, what you will end up doing is you'll find that you will very quickly make the money back and be in profit. If you just send them and build a list and then you're not really working with a list, again, you're wasting your money. It's very, very important for you that you spend the time to get everything right. So you've got to get your squeeze page right. You've got to have your email that you're sending out as your solo ad. You've got to have your autoresponder sequence in place. Once you've got all that done, you can profit seriously from solo ads. All you need to do is concentrate on the front end, driving people to your list, and then or to your squeeze page through solo ads or whatever it might be, and then the sales funnel takes care of the rest. So people come in, they subscribe, and then the autoresponder sequence builds a relationship for you, and it markets to them. And that way you're pretty much earning your income, and all you need to worry about is just funneling people into that autoresponder, and everything else is automated and pretty much takes care of itself. That's the ideal way you want to do this. But don't go sort of throw money at solo ads unless you have that autoresponder sequence, the email, and the squeeze page in place. Once you've got those in place, a solo ad is an incredibly powerful way to build a list and really start to kickstart your internet marketing profits.